Hi everyone. Don't forget to subscribe as you come in. Thank you. You know, when you say that you are a Gaza fan or a fan of Vibes Cartel, it doesn't mean that he can do no wrong. As for me, I speak on the good and bad. Okay, and I'm fair all around. I am fair. So, what is happening for the past couple of days is an old video of Vibes Cartel in Jamaica, a couple of months after he came home, having his hair braided by a female and a barber to do a lineup, around the edges after she was done. Someone split the video in half and cut out the braiding being done by the female and said that a male was the one that was braiding Cartel's hair. And with that said, the fact that we are so homophobic, right away they say that Cartel is gay to have a man playing around in his hair. So there's a popular blogger by the name of J Progress. I subscribe to his channel and I do watch, I watch whatever it is that he posts on a daily basis. We all watch each other. And for him to he didn't do his research. Whatever the people put out there, he just jumped on it and he really gave it to Vibes Cartel. And he made sure he kept saying, I am a Gaza man, I'm a Gaza fan, whatever. And shortly after, a couple of hours maybe, he had to come back on and apologize, but he didn't apologize to Vibes Cartel. He said he's apologizing to the haters. And he's saying the reason he did this was because Vibes Cartel is getting crowned today, Friday. It will be sometime between Friday night and Saturday morning in Jamaica at some fest. So he said he did it he wanted controversy. He just wanted something, so he did it. And, well, it was too late. It's too late. There's nothing because today is Friday and people are still talking about it. And there are people in the comments, they really do believe it. They really believe that a man did do Cartel's hair. Cartel has not changed his hair since, he has had his hair done several times, but he hasn't changed the style since he's been living in the US, which is almost 7 months now. So I don't know how he's going to fix this one, J Progress, because he had bloggers also, repeating and reposting what he had said. So this is just a mess. It's a disaster. However, life goes on, and Vibes Cartel, he's used to this. He's used to the criticism, good and bad. And we'll just take it with a grain of salt. It is what it is. J Progress, I would suggest next time you do your research. Do your research, my friend. Cartel hasn't worn his hair in cornrows in a long, very, very long time. And I wish you well, you said that you correspond with Vibes Cartel through your posts, and you ask questions, and you're shocked to see sometimes that he does answer. So, shame on you. You've lost out on that one. You won't be hearing from him anymore. I can guarantee you that. That was nice for you to go spreading rumors, and now you don't know what to do with yourself. You're saying, it was a prank. Well, it's a prank, but it wasn't a very smart one. So people will be watching for the crowning of Vibes Cartel. It will be like 4 o'clock our time. It will be 3 o'clock in Jamaica, 4 o'clock our time, I do believe. So I wish him all the best. Vibes Cartel don't need that crown. No one has to crown him king. He is a king within his own rights, and I do know that there will be problems with being a man. He'll forever be going on stage and say he's king, which is fine. King, they come and go. However, he never wanted to ever um, hand the crown over or pass it on to another artist. He just believes he's all that and a bag of chips. So we will see. Again, like I said, we'll be watching to see what's going on with Vybz Kartel. And he's in Jamaica. He's solo. It seems as though them stayed behind here in Florida. And of course, we don't have to ask who will be in his hotel room. It's the usual one. You know who it is. The one that says her throat is deep and she gets paid whenever you see her around Vybz Kartel. Well, I'm sure I'm going to go online right now and look around to see how Vybz Kartel have been spending time with his family. I can see that. But somehow, when the light goes off, who knows what goes on? And Kartel's team, they have to mind their own business. They just have to keep it on the up and up with Vybz Kartel. His personal life is separate from business. So if he brings 1 million women in his room while them is not there with him, there's nothing they can do about it. They might say, hey man, be careful, and so on and so forth. Vybz Kartel doesn't know that even the jewelry that he's wearing, a girl will come in there, get him drunk, or he'll be drunk. Either way, he drinks. And wake up in the morning, everything is gone. I hope he knows that. That's something that happens here a lot in Florida. A lot of these girls go to nightclubs and pick up these men that wear very expensive jewelry. They either put things in their drink, or they get them so drunk or get them so messed up after making love or sex or whatever you want to call it. And they wake up next day, have to call the cops. Everything is gone but them. So Vybz Kartel, hopefully you have common sense, my brother, and you just know that this is a new time, new day. Okay, the jewelry that you're wearing can buy a house and then some, house and car or more, high end, because they're not cheap jewelry. So friends, we will watch and we will see what goes on come tonight into tomorrow, and let's see how Kartel does in his performance in Jamaica at Sumfest. Good night, guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. Thank you.